Things are going downhill fast. Of course, I'm talking about my mom. Well, I mean, based on the issues that I've had in my life lately, I guess it shouldn't be a safe assumption. I mean, yeah, my marriage has had its better days, and I probably will not be winning any Mother of the Year awards for my performance the past few months, but most of my thoughts and most of my time have really been dedicated to my mom. You know, if we're not at our house, we're over at my parents' house, and it's to the point now where Dylan and Gracie, they're starting to figure out that something's going on with Grandma. And I'm floored because they haven't really even asked any questions. But, you know, they're just little kids. Their way of dealing with it is not dealing with it, and that's fine because we'll have plenty of time to explain this grave stuff to them later. But yeah, right now we're just focused on my mom, and I really mean it when I say she's going downhill. Like, for example, we're dealing with the hospice stuff now. Making that initial call for the first time yesterday, I could tell, probably the hardest thing my dad has ever had to do. He was so anxious, so nervous when he was on the phone. He didn't know what to ask about. He didn't know what to talk about. His hands were just like trembling, and he almost dropped the phone 2 or 3 times. I could tell he's just starting to paralyze with fear. What must be going through his mind is thinking about what's going to happen to him when my mom's gone. She's taken such good care of him. But anyways, technically, on a technical level, we have to go fill out the paperwork, and we're going to talk out the issues with hospice on Thursday. So I guess just do it. Just get it done, right? But I can't help thinking about my dad because he's provided more care for my mom now than he ever has. And honestly, it's a beautiful thing. I never knew that he had it in him to care so much for somebody else. I mean, of course I know that he loves my mom. They've had a really beautiful relationship. But the love that I'm seeing from him, it's love in a different kind of way. It's like sacrifice, like sacrificial love. It's the kind of love that you're giving something, but you don't expect that you're going to get anything in return, which is good because looking at my mom, she doesn't really have anything to return. It's like what you see in the movies, like those really mushy movies. It's more like that than what you see in real life. And the funny thing is, I think this is actually the real kind of love that I'm seeing for the first time. A love that goes beyond Valentine's Day and flowers and anniversaries and presents and beyond those moments, those really good moments in life. It's like that love described in 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians, that's what you hear at a lot of the weddings. And it was probably read at my parents' wedding that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, it's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it doesn't keep records of wrongs, it does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, and it always perseveres. That's the kind of love I'm seeing in my dad right now. He's really stepping up to the plate. It's really good to see.